Hello. 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 Thank you for the chairs. I appreciate that. How's your day going? Three. There we go. Man, it's going. It's work. I also I woke up super late. Um, I woke up at 9:40 for a 10 o'clock meeting. Gotta maneuver shit around here. Gotta move things. There's my tape measure. Let's get that out of the way. I mean, not nowadays. Nowadays, it's average late. Coffee. My Dunkin' coffee. I'm smoking. This is fantastic. Hello, mother. I am working today. This is the startup life. I never don't work. But I always don't work. And I always do work. So, welcome to this world. Yeah, I had a meeting at 10 o'clock. And it's in that weird area of like, this is the Illusion Epernay Maduro, and it's fucking delicious. I was told that it was good. Like when I was at the cigar store the other day, some people were like, "Yeah, you should try that." You grabbed 2 Illusion Maduros yesterday? The Epernay Maduro? This guy? Who sold that to you? But yeah, people were like, it's really good. And I was like, And sure shit, it's fucking fantastic. Epernay is still good. Epernay is still fantastic cigar. This, though, it's different good. You know what I mean? What should I do here, folks? Let's look at the quest. Oh man, So I had a Fume de Mort for you on Friday or Saturday. The Fume de Mort is what I had for you specifically. I'm getting a happy Labor Day text from an Indian food chain. Knight's Sword is what it's recommending I do next. So we're going to go do Knight's Sword. What'd you grab? White Knight's Castle. Alright. Let's get our gear back. So weird. Such a straight, like, why? I'm going to grab the Rune Scimitar. It's just a better item. I wonder if... I'm going to withdraw Silverlight. Because that's the sword that I need. I'm curious. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's the one that Addie grabs for me every time we go in. And she's like, Dad, do you want this one? I'm like, no, you know that. And she giggles every single time. The Asylum 8x80 is just a lot. And she just does. She giggles. And I'm like, It's at the point where you've made the joke so many times, kid, that it's just not, it's not doing anything for me anymore. She's like, but Dad, do you want this one? Oh my god. We are doing the Knight's Sword. The Knight's Sword. Knight's Sword. I thought... Interesting. Both of these start in Falador, don't they? Oh my god, keep walking. Hi, Dad. How are you this morning? Deathosh seems like he would enjoy the novelty of the 8x80. This is in... yeah, and then... oh, you start right below Ice Mountain itself. So that's not bad there. Let's go back into the bank. But yeah, no, this is just like I'm one of the only people really doing work things today. And a lot of people don't expect interaction or involvement or whatever. However, like, it's still work that's got to get done. So I got morning things done. Handled some of that shit. Now it's time to do this. Withdraw 1 bread because it said one of these needed a bread. I need a red berry pie. I had red berries. I know I had red berries. Where did they go? Maybe I didn't. Whatever. Whatever. I'm gonna just do the thing. I'm gonna start the quests. And go from there. This is so fucking good. Like, it's so different. It actually feels like it's its own unique product from the Epernay. Which I love. Oh, weird. Twitch separated out, like, now you can see in your thing, like, what chatbots are. Like, you know, it shows me on mine that Nightbot is here, and that's a chatbot, and that Stream Elements is here, and that's a chatbot. And it's weird seeing those separated out. That's fascinating. And 2 iron bars. I don't have those. I might have iron bars in my bank, actually. Let's go run back over. But anyway, how was everybody's weekend? How was everybody, like, how you guys doing? Did you do anything fun this weekend? Knight's Sword is there. We'll go to this bank first. It would be very interesting to side-by-side them, actually. Thinking about that after I read it, I was like, actually, yeah, no, I'd love to sit and taste this next to the actual Epernay to see. Oh, neat. Did you do, like, just you and the wife? Because I know that there was a charity mini golf thing that you may have encountered. Nice. 15? Jesus. With a 50% success rate. Good God. Alright. I feel like now I'm like, okay, I need to go and work on my smithing. There's a furnace there. And don't, like, great friends is a stretch, you know? Missed first place by 1 stroke and forgot to use your mulligan? Well, that's on you. Use every advantage that you have. Oh, son of a bitch. That's something like what I need. Happy Labor Day! How are you, Hung Cilantro? I had a meeting this morning, and both me and my boss were kind of just like, lame friends from in town. Let's smelt some brains. Can I mine iron? Not for another 3 levels. Alright. I hate that it stops you. Are you working on a holiday too? Neat. How are they doing? How are they feeling? That was a wild level up sound. Is there an anvil in here? There's not an anvil in here. There's an anvil here, and he'll let me use it now because I did his thing. That's fine. Blue crabs and steamed them. Are the blue crabs the ones that you can eat whole? Are blue crabs the same as soft shell crabs? That's what I'm asking. Apparently in NC you can get 18 crabs for $30 is ridiculously cheap. Let's do 5 and 5 and a hammer. Oh shit, I've got 36 bronze bars too. God bless. That's fantastic. Blue crabs can be soft shells, but these were hard shell. Got it. Did they taste different? Can you taste the difference between blue crabs and other crabs? I'm sure, like, bumping into shit. God bless. I'm sure that, like, that's probably correct. My brain goes to, like, what is typically found commercially in the, you know what I mean? Blue crabs are the ones ubiquitous in America. Okay. Since it is Labor Day, and it's a holiday, nobody's expecting more immediate stuff. I'm trying to get some questing done. Because I don't always have that opportunity. Withdraw all of that shit. We're going to go up to the closest anvil. We need smithing 10. Come on, walk further, my friend. Walk more. You'll teach us how to pick a crab. I imagine it's like your version down there of noodling, where you catch catfish with your arm. You and Mike just go to the shallows and like stalk your prey, snatching crabs out of the water. That would delight me. That would make me very happy. That's why you gotta have good technique, so that they don't get you. Yeah, sneak up on your crabs. Okay. Is it strictly like bar equals experience? Is that how this goes? Oh, I can't, like, look at these things? Lame. Oh, did I just say one? Oh, no, you're doing all. Oh, no. Are you doing all? Yeah, all. Great. Keep going. Keep going. You're doing great. So you just stick your hand in and pull them out like a barrel of monkeys? And there's a long string of crabs. Back in the day, they used to sell crabs by the string. Just however many would stick on, that's how many you got for $5. Bronze short swords, bronze dart tips, bronze wire, and bronze nails. I would love to be able to spend, like, even if I couldn't use them just to make them. Like, can't do that, though. It's silly. So since it's just X amount of, like, experience per bar used, there's no reason to not bump up to, like, a two bar item, you know? Bronze scimitars. I think those take 2. Yep. Trying to get to level 10 so that I can smelt iron. Bronze longswords. And I'll do one more axe. Because it's on brand. Yeah, my wife looked at me this morning and was like, "All right, so what do you have, like, planned for today?" I was like, "There's a little bit of work, but, like, I wanted to stream." She was like, "Okay, go. Just go stream." I have not streamed since Thursday, and I was starting to suck, man. Like, Saturday I had an event for work, and I had an engagement party, and we were helping set up for said engagement party. So we did, like, Saturday was like 10 to midnight when we were doing stuff. And the event was, like, up on the other side of the city from where I am. It was great. It was an absolute blast. I had a great time. It was just long. Orange Bleat. Welcome, Orange Bleat. How are you today, my friend? Lauren and Ozzy. Like, might as well just name them. It was their proper engagement event party, and Jen did the balloon arch and everything for it, so we were there early to do that. so I didn't get a chance to stream on Saturday. And then yesterday, between the drinking for work, the drinking at the thing, and being out with our child until, like, because we stayed there until, like, midnight. So we didn't get home until, like, 12:45 after going to I got a coffee, and we were looking to try to get Jen food, and yeah, like, all the things. And we were all, like, just exhausted, hungover on Sunday. So we ended up taking a 2-hour family nap. And, like, yeah, it just didn't happen yesterday either. Well, maybe if somebody used their Amazon Prime, that's on me. I know, I have to teach you how to do that. Lauren and Ozzy. Damn it, Orange Bleat, everybody needs to hear me. Yes, I had an event up in the city for work. Which one is more valuable, full helms or... What are you at right now? $31. Let's see what a full helm does. Oh, no, go back. Yeah, it was fun. $76. Let's do those. Yeah, it was a very good time. Of course, like that. Yeah. Of course, it would line up with the first event that I have for work. I can now make bronze square shields. So we were there early, and then I had to bounce so that I could go up to the city, because I had to be there at 4, which means I had to leave at like 2:45. God damn it. I need to get to 15? Son of a bitch. Up to a bar on the north side. Like way up. So it was just a long ways. Long ways on the other side of the city. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to... I don't really want to try to get to that. I might have to just go buy the other iron bar. Can I do this without a good amount of mining? Like, I guess I'm gonna try. I guess I'm gonna go in here and see if I can. I actually don't know if I can do this without getting my mining and smithing up. Who do I gotta talk to here? Knight Sword. Talking to the Squire. Okay. There you go. Hello, Squire. Hello, I am the Squire of Sir Vivin. And how is the life of the squire? Well, Sir Vivian is a good guy to work for. However, I'm in a spot of trouble today. I've gone and lost Sir Vivian's sword. I can make you a new sword if you like. Thanks for the offer. I'd be surprised if we could, though. Thing is, this sword is a family heirloom. It's been passed down to the Vivian's family for 5 generations. It was originally made by the Mkondo dwarves, who were a particularly skilled tribe of dwarven smiths. I doubt anyone could make it in the style they do. So would these dwarves make another one? I'm not 100% sure the Mkondo tribes exists anymore. I should think Reldo, the palace librarian Varric, will know. He has done a lot of research in the races of Galenor. I don't suppose you could try to track down the Mkondo dwarves coat for me. I've got so much work to do. Yes. I'll give it a go. Thank you very much. As I say, the best place to start should be with Reldo. Okay. Go to Varrock. Okay, this is not Silverlight. I was wrong on that. This is the Blue Right Sword, which I do have one of. But I don't think I can just turn in that Blue Right Sword. I don't think I'm allowed to. So now we walk all the way to Varrock. Just Nick! Hello, my friend. How are you today? How's your morning going? Are you also... Like, do you have to work today? On this, the day of our labor off? It says Siri 2009. I don't know what that means. The band on there said Siri 2009. I'm not sure what that means. These are coal and tin. Bronze and tin would get me. Or copper and tin. It is, and I do as well. But like, I'm in a startup kind of vibe. Wait, why is it telling me to go all the way up there? That don't seem right. But since it's Labor Day, most people aren't expecting too much. Like, because I do customer support style stuff. So, I had a meeting this morning. Nobody's really responding to emails right now, which is... Oh, are you in the castle? This guy's in the castle. I always think that he's going to be in the library, and he's not. How was your weekend, Nick? You are supposed to be driving. But please tell me that I am coming over the Bluetooth speakers in the car. That would be delightful to me. You brave, brave soul. Hell yeah. This is perfect. I love it. Where are you guys at now? Where did you make it to? How far are you? Did you leave at 6 o'clock like you intended to? Scenic, Indiana. Are you stopping at the dunes? Hello there, Accidental. What do you know about the Mkondo dwarves? The Mkondo dwarves, you say? Let's see. Ah yes, for many hundreds of years they were the most skilled smiths. They used secret smithing knowledge passed down from generation to generation. I work remote, but I do technical customer support for movie theaters, so I totally get that. On holidays, there's only one person per shift. Yep. Driving through Indiana is hell. Yeah, dope that you're also, like, you get it. Yeah. Unfortunately, about a century ago, the once thriving group was wiped out during the barbarian invasions of that time. I had a great weekend, though. My favorite college football team won. My girlfriend and I went to a nice little brunch spot yesterday. Who's your favorite college football team? Are you willing to say? Or will it get you hate in chat? Is it Michigan? Because I don't most sport. Oh, like that's I don't have anything against them. The only one I have anything against is University of Michigan, I think. And that's because back in the day, during the college years, the friends that I had that went to Big Ten schools hated Michigan. I have extended family in Indiana, so we made a road trip when I was a kid, and it scarred you for life. Good. With the bulk of their population destroyed, their numbers dwindled even further. If there are any left now, they'll no doubt keep them themselves. However, I have heard tales of their love for red berry pie. Perhaps one of those could convince one to reveal their true heritage. So I just go around offering random dwarves red berry pie. Well, not totally random. Apparently some of the surviving Imkondo made a home for themselves near the cliffs of the Asgardian South Peninsula. That would be a good place to start. Okay. I can make a red berry pie, I think. Pies? Red berry, level 10. Great. How do I make a red berry pie? That team up north, my dad is diehard Buckeye, so yes, perfect. So long as we can all agree that we hate Michigan, we're good. Where do I find red berries for red berry pie? And then how do I make red berry pie? I have a pie dish. Are the red berries out here? I can't remember. Hey, delete password, how you doing today? I mean, I'm gonna, because of this, now I hate Montreal too. Do we hate Montreal the city? Or just like a sports team from Montreal? Which one? Because like, I think it's the Canadiens, right? I could get behind hating the Canadiens. Great. Like, I'm following your lead here, but I'm here for it. I'm super here for it. So in old school RuneScape, I have played since like 2004. And my lovely mother is here in chat as well. This was probably one of the first internet purchases she made, was purchasing RuneScape membership for me back in like again 2004 or so. So I played back then, lost the account in like the 10, 11, 12 range, and with all the hacks that were going on in those years, and stopped playing. Then we were playing WoW at the same time. I started WoW in 2007, so none of my friends were playing or willing to play RuneScape with me because WoW was shinier and, you know, had other kinds of content. So then I started again a couple times in there, but I definitely started again back in 2016-ish when we were doing Accidental Friends, the YouTube channel. Everybody was still playing WoW, so like people still didn't want to play RuneScape with me, so I was playing alone. I stopped, and I started again during my unemployment, and got some significant progress at that point. But again, only person playing. Nobody would play with me. Oh, there's the Kadava bush. There's a red berry bush. I was right. Clearly, I do remember some things. And then, excuse me. I had made some serious progress, but work was just not coming for me. And it got to the point where I was like, okay, I'm gonna start streaming. And in doing that, I was like, RuneScape would be a great morning thing. You can tell that it's an off day. I can't. Words are hard still for me right now. If I'm gonna start streaming, I don't want to start streaming on an account that was like, you know, mostly done with things. Like, I should start a fresh account because that's the kind of brain I have. So I did, and I'm doing all the free-to-play quests before I start members. I've got 4 left. I'm working on the Knight Sword right now, Corsair Curse, Blow Ice Mountain, and Dragon Slayer. And then I want to get my skills up to all a reasonable level before I move over to the members area. The kind of pseudo goal here is to get into all of the accessible guilds, but that's going to require mining 60, so I might not do mining. Cooking has to get up to 32, which is reasonable. I've got these up to 45, which is the highest new content I can do until I do Dragon Slayer. Because the only maple trees are on the Dragon Slayer island. And then once I get all of that kind of done, I'll move over to members and go there. It's not Iron Man, but I do want to do anything reasonable myself. We had a fun new friend come in, and they were like, leveling prayer sucks. So here's level 45 prayer. Ooh, is there already a flower in the flower bin? Yeah, Celery VHS came in and was like, here's 3,000 vile ashes because prayer sucks. Hey! Pizza, pastry, bread. I think I need pastry dough. Uncooked red berry pie. Perfect. I know. Yeah, 100% correct. Yes, delete password. And that's the eternal balance, because there's the side of me that's like, I love RuneScape. I've loved RuneScape for 20 years now, and I like to kind of evangelize and show what's out there, and it's like, do I go to members to show like, oh hey, it's not super grindy, or do I stay in free-to-play where it's like, look at all of the things that you can do for free in the game, for free. Like, doesn't cost anything, you don't have to do, it's just, you could just do it. You just go in and it's there for you. Because there's a ton of things that will boost you higher and faster, and there's a lot more options in members. Like, I could be doing the bronze nails, which I know are more lucrative to sell than making like the bronze axes and shit like that. And it's that weird balancing act of like, where do I go? And that's kind of like, I know that there's the rune crafting minigame, which makes it so much easier to do rune crafting. But then there's the, like, if it's easier, you know, will it feel like I've earned it as well, etc., right? So I'm gonna do rune crafting a bit so that I can level up my magic, because I'm gonna need a shitload of mind runes to do magic in the first place. Oh hey, it was like, I know the only thing you have to cook is the red berry pie, so we're gonna do that. Perfect. But yeah, no, 100%. I did spend a lot of time getting my attack and my defense up so I could wear the rune gear that I bought on the account that I was playing 6 weeks ago. My friend and I started playing this year a bit whenever we had downtime between whatever multiplayer game we might be doing, to just play it on the side and not tell anyone else, so the payoff could be one day to be like, want to play old school RuneScape in the group and have 99 woodcutters. I won't, we'll have to DM. I want to start a clan. And I need 4 friends to start that clan with me. So if you want, and we just won't say it's you, nobody will realize that the character name Just Nick is also related to you. Right now I've got Runelight, like I'm gonna keep playing on Runelight. Because I've done these quests 100 times, I have the, like, I appreciate that, and that's kind of the balance that I have right now, is like, this is where I'm at and kind of like what I'm enjoying, and we'll see if it keeps up, you know, like, at the point that I'm like, okay, I don't want to do any of this anymore, which will happen soon, because I'm like strength, I need to go level strength, I just don't want to, and I'm sure that there are more options within members that'll give me strength experience and stuff like that. I love grinding out wood cutting and fire making. It's fun for me because I'm a weird person. That's so funny. Yeah, I want to set up RuneLight because I was just using base OSR and my Jagex launcher died, so I haven't played on my PC in a while. That's another thing, is how great of a mobile port it is. It's fantastic. But yeah, so like, I've got extra super help for these quests because I'm like, I remember most of it. I don't want to have to go and like refigure everything is out again. I'm going to save that energy for members quests that I haven't ever touched. Because the most I ever did in members was I got the... Oh, neat, mini quests. I got the Dwarf Cannon, because that was new content and, like, neat. I liked having a turret back in the day. Loopy! Thank you for the reversed axes. I appreciate that. Yeah, I did that, and I got, like, a dragon scimitar, a dragon pick, and a dragon dagger, and then I never continued to play it again, and then lost the account. Which is sad, but here we are again. I do absolutely adore this game. Loopy, how was your weekend? How is your Labor Day going? You spent so much time on the train this weekend. I feel that. I spent almost 3 hours in Ubers for one trip. So we can see that we're in Asgarnia, and we were told to go down to the southern peninsula of Asgarnia. That's how we knew where to go here. When I was over here earlier, a week ago or whatever, I was like, oh, I've got to come here for that knight's sword, like a smithing quest of some sort. Trains and fried chicken. I like it. Any interesting, good fried chicken? What's that cape you're wearing? It's a skill cape of smithing. It shows that I'm a master blacksmith, but that's only to be expected. After all, my ancestors were the greatest blacksmiths in Dwarven history. If you ever achieve level 99 smithing, you'll be able to wear a cape like this and receive more experience when smelting gold ore. Great. Would you like a red berry pie? You see Thurgo's eyes light up. I'd never say no to a red berry pie. We Mkado dwarves love them. They're great. You hand over the pie. Thurgo eats the pie. Thurgo pats his stomach. By Gothics, that was a good pie. Anyone who makes pie like that has got to be alright. Can you make a special sword for me? You'll have to bring me my favorite food. I guess I should give it a go. What sort of sword is it? I need you to make a sword for one of Falador's knights. He had one, which was passed down through 5 generations, but his squire lost it. So we need an identical one to replace it. A knight's sword, huh? Well, I need to know exactly how it looked before I can make a new one. All the Faladian knights used to have swords with unique designs according to their position. Could you bring me a picture or something? I'll go and ask the squire, see if he has one. Great, back to the squire we go. Imagine profiling someone in their race based on what kind of pie they like. I mean, does not every geographic area have their own specific pie? It's just facts. It's just how the world works. Nothing right home about fried chicken is a winning choice every time, so if it's not fucked up, I'm happy. Fair. I am partial to Browns. I think Browns does a very good job. I like the way that I like the crust on theirs. It has a really good crunch. Iron. Is this copper? Copper and tin. Oh, inconspicuous rock. Build inconspicuous rocks. Okay. Interesting. Back in the day, you had to prospect. It wouldn't show you on hover. It was just mine rocks, and you had to prospect the rock to see what was actually in it. This is the crafting guild, I think. Which is why there's so much gold in there. There's clay, gold, silver. Oh, son of a bitch. You took me the wrong way. I need to get inside. I get that people have their favorite chicken spots. I just have a shit list, and the only places on it are KFC, Cane's, and Chick-fil-A. I don't know that I would consider Chick-fil-A a fried chicken place. Cane's definitely would be considered a fried chicken place. But they're fried chicken tenders, and they're not... Like, if I'm looking for fried chicken and somebody brought me Cane's, I'd be like, what is wrong with you? KFC, why do you... why is KFC on your shit list? Yeah, there's absolutely that consideration as well, especially when it's so easy to make at home. Just put your chicken into some pickle juice before you cook it. Let it marinate in there. So how are you doing getting a sword? I found an Imcondo dwarf, but he needs a picture of the sword before he can make it. Picture, eh? The only one I can think of is a small portrait of Sir Vivian's father. Sir Vivian keeps it in cupboard in his room, I think. Okay, I'll try and get that then. Please don't let him catch you. He mustn't know what happened. Okay, where's his room? KFC has a problem with branding / expectations. It's never as good as I remember it, and I always feel ripped off. That's super fair. We do if we're getting if we're going out and getting fried chicken quick and cheap at all hours of the night, usually we go to Popeyes. You find a small portrait in here, which you take. Let's close the cupboard. Oh, you don't let me. Can I? Shut cupboard. Don't mind me, nothing to see here. I think Sir Vivian can be in that room, in which case $50 for a bucket of chicken. Good God. That's everything too, though. The amount of times that we've gone and been like, okay, let's get food, and then we go and we price it out, and it's like $60 for me and my wife. It's like, nope, not worth it. It's easier to just be hungry. The other reason, not to mention grocery stores are getting good in fried chicken game. I mean, Jewel's been good for a hot minute, you know? I will always stand Jewel fried chicken. Jen fell for it real hard. To the point where Addie will ask now and be like, let me guess, Mom, Jewel fried chicken? I was like, no, not this time. I always forget that I want to put it on random to try to get new music. Climb down the manhole. That's probably a members area. Your local Hopper Albertsons Kroger subsidiary likely does an 8-piece for $10. That's not terrible. Saturday we had Taco Bell because I've been wanting Taco Bell. Like, I try to remain keto because I feel so much better when I am. Like, carbs and me just don't get along. And I've been like craving Taco Bell for a while because it is one of my greatest addictions. And I've been holding off. I'm like, it's not worth, like, the juice ain't worth the squeeze on that. It's just not. And Saturday, knowing that I was going to be drinking as much as I was, work is in the liquor industry. I was like, I'm going to need something in my system that's not quite so clean so that I can withstand the alcohol. But it was like almost $30 for me and Jen. About that sword. Have you got a picture of the sword yet for me? I have found a picture of the sword I would like you to make. You get the portrait to Thurgo. Thurgo studies the portrait. You'll need to get me some stuff to make this. I'll need 2 iron bars to make the sword to start with. I also need an ore called bluerite. Bluerite is useful for making actual weapons except crossbows, but I'll need it for some decoration for the hilt. It's fairly rare ore. The only place I know to get it is under the cliff here, but it's guarded by a very powerful ice giant. Most of the rocks in this cliff are pretty useless and don't contain much of anything. But there's definitely some bluerite in there. You'll need a little bit of mining experience to be able to find it. Okay, I'll go find him. Can I mine bluerite? I think I can. 10. Yep, great, perfect. But yeah, like, it's not cheap, especially for tacos when they're not the best. Yeah, because, like, the things that I want from Taco Bell are the specialty items, right? Like, I get there is. So, there's a box that does all this, but I'll get to that in a second. So I get a stacker now because they got rid of the Mexi Melt. And the Mexi Melt is expensive for... Oh no, I can't go down there. Okay, great. What you're getting. So I've replaced it with the stacker, which is very good. So I get a stacker. I get a beefy 5-layer burrito with no beans, a cheesy gordita crunch with extra spicy ranch, a cheesy fiesta potatoes, and a Baja Blast with no ice. Now, that on its own, if I were to buy that in store, it's like almost $30. If I use the app, it's something, right? So you get a cheesy roll-up and add beef now. Like, that's the way to do it, is cheesy roll-up, add beef, and that will get you... It's the same exact item. If you really want the pico on it, you can add the pico. And that's neat. You can. Can I kill this ice warrior? Let's go slashing here. I'm waiting for him to get like 3 good hits on me and me to be just totally destroyed. Yeah, if I were to get all of that in-store ordering singular items, that's going to cost me around $30. If I do singular items on the app, it costs me about like $22, $23. just for my food. But there is a box that has all of the things that I want in it for $6 or something. I think it's like $6.99. And that was great. And I would order that box from my Taco Bell, you know, within my municipality. But then they got rid of that option, and the only Taco Bell that still has that specific box available for purchase for me to go and buy and get what I want for a reasonable price is on fucking Cass. So typically, if I want Taco Bell, I have to drive to Cass to get it. Ooh, law runes are a good get. Yeah, no, if they're... The problem that you get with the hard taco shells are they get stale, and if they're stale, they're not very good. The nacho, like Dorito Loco Taco shell is fantastic. Mining level's now 13. I'm gonna get a couple of these blue rights. Just gonna hang out here while I do it. But the problem with the Dorito shells is that they soften so fast. So it's also not a food you can get delivered, because Taco Bell is a fast food item that should be eaten as quickly as humanly possible. Why do you do that? Why won't you just let me click to attack? So let's do ultimate strength. Does that increase my max hit? It does. Okay. But yeah, totally agree on that. Like, the freshness of items absolutely determines whether or not you're going to have a good experience at Taco Bell. And it's like the freshness of their items, which means they need to have a lot of business to run through their stuff so that they continually have a good stock. I actually, for a long time, had a running list of the good Taco Bells in our area. And for a long time, the one in our municipality was low on that list, and then they, like, really stepped up their game. Like, this time that we went, everything was fantastic. Oh man, I'm running through prayer points real fast. And it's not doing a whole lot for me. Talk about the juice not being worth the squeeze here. Okay, that's... Okay, good, thank you. Perfect. You heard me and you acted accordingly. Thank you. Nature runes. Okay, I'll take some nature runes. Thanks for the lark loop. Appreciate it. I don't think it's worth trying to go over there for a third one. I mean, I'm always open to hearing some advice if you have some. That's totally fine. Son of a bitch. I just don't want to deal with you. 2 is enough. It's not. I need 3, but it's fine. I don't need 3 for this quest. Are those law runes? Who left law runes on the ground? Can I get through over here? No, I can't, can I? Oh, I can. Great. Leave. Leave, damn you, leave. If you're splashing a lot, you want to use the brain pair because it... Oh, does it? Oh, I don't know why... No, that's great. Thank you. In my brain, the brain helped your magic, but that's clearly the triangle, the pyramid one. Interesting. I don't know why I thought that. Gotcha. Thank you. Because I also would have considered splashing being the magic splash damage where it hits around it, but I don't know if that's actually real or not. Oh, and I can go pray. Perfect. Should I go level up my smithing? I need to get to 15 smithing to smelt iron. Jesus. Yeah, let's go. Let's go level our shit up. On my phone, just let me know I'm 2 weeks free without having a cigarette. Hell yeah! That's dope! As I sit here smoking a cigar, and I apologize if that's taunting in any way. That's dope. Good for you. That shit is not easy. Are you willing to share how long you went with cigarettes before that? I should have dumped all my other shit. Cause like how much weight do I have? 26 kilograms. Good luck. God bless. That's a lot. Yeah. Leaving that behind at 20 years, 2 decades. Huge accomplishment. Good for you. Welcome, Black Blornge Bleat. Words are very, very difficult. Oh, I was like, what did I level? I didn't. Somebody else did. Not all about you, X. I can't remember how to do the tick manipulation. Can be honest. 19. Oh, wow. Happy birthday, by the way. Four, 8, 12. So 3.5 rows in the next switch. I'm always very curious, so feel free to be like, I don't want to share, but I just like asking a lot of questions. What was the impetus? Was it cost? Was it health? Was it general just like, I just don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to have that thing that I'm beholden to. Or was it outside influence? And always just be like, no. I'm like, great. So how's the weather? God bless tick manipulation. I really have no idea how it actually functions. So I'm just kind of doing it willy-nilly. Was it 3.5? 4, 8, 12. Yeah, 3.5. I get that. I hated the fact I couldn't go 3 hours without having to get up and stop whatever task I had to go and smoke. My dude. You do those two, let me do these two. Mining is 14. This is the worst part about mining, is that, like, sometimes it just doesn't want to let you do the thing. Like, get the ticks just are not in your favor. Are you doing something in place? Like, did you switch one for another kind of thing? Or are you, like, full cold turkey? Good for you, man. That's huge. Huge, like, just force of will getting that done in that way. Part of me wants to go and smelt these right away. Would it be better if I was doing this in Al-Kharid? I don't think so, because I think this lumber is still better on this. No? What do we think? Because, like, Al-Kharid, here's the bank, here's the mining spot, and then here's the furnace. But, like, the 3 copper, 1 tin, 2 iron, and 1 gold. Okay. There's only 1 tin up here? I think I'm better off. Oh, right, I can't click on that. I have to click on this. I always do that. Oh, stupid ads. I so wish I could just not run ads and still have emotes and everything. Emotes and subs. So, like, this is one of those examples where I'm not an Iron Man, but it would feel weird to me to just go and buy an iron bar to be done with this. Does it show me now? 52. Okay, so I've doubled the weight here. I think I'm going to take off all my stuff. Oh, I didn't even put gloves or boots on. That was stupid of me. Let's go bottom floor staircase. Skip that a little bit. Oh, I don't know if you guys could hear that pop. My collarbone just popped quite loud in my ear. At 15, I can mine iron ore. Great. And then at 15, I can smelt iron ore. It was loud? Great. Great. It was right on the edge of, like, I don't know if that felt good or it felt terrible. Let's mine that one. That one's probably going to be in the right spot. I don't know how tick manipulation works, guys. I should. Mining is now 15. I can now mine iron. I feel like there, you know, everybody has their own things in their stream and chat and everything. And my friend has, every time she burps, you can command burp and it tracks, how many times you've done it throughout the year. And it's just like it ticks up every time somebody uses the command, right? I feel like for me it should be for pops because I crack my knuckles incessantly. And I discovered a couple streams ago that it's very loud when I do my fingers because I do them like right here, which is where my mic is. And I pop them a lot. Like I pop sideways and then I pop it down. And it would be fun for me to see, like each one would be its own thing. Like not like pop up, like that's 1, 2, and then 3. No, like every instance of it. But I feel like that would be a fun statistic for me to have info on. Because my wife also hates it. Really? You couldn't go in the middle here? Let's see. Calculator. Smithing. 15. Let's... 15. Enter. What do you want, mysterious old man? Ah, so you are there. I hoped you would talk to me. I get so lonely. Here, have a present. I must be going now, though. That's fine. I got an emerald from it, which is good. That's always a good thing. Because cutting gems is a good way to level up your crafting. So I need... let's do the math real quick. I would need 116 bars to get up to 15. Right. 116 bars is... how many inventories? 4 full inventories? No. 8 full inventories. Eight full inventories of copper and tin. Well, no. 16 full inventories of copper and tin. But then I've got the actual experience of making things too. Shouldn't be too bad. I also need to really get my bot set up properly so that I can do stuff. And then sidekick so I can do shout out clips and stuff. How many bronze bars do I have now? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 27. It's about a quarter of the way there or so. Dump all of that. So I've got 1 and 1 short. 29. Okay. 29 bars. And I need... $156. What? How many bronze bars do I need to do to level to 126? 156. Okay, so 220 more bars. I feel like that didn't go down nearly as much as it should have. But I'm looking at, what, 3 more full inventories of smelting? Does that seem right? Yeah, I'm trying to do the 2 in my head, which is what's making it a little bit more difficult. Of, like, I need to do, 220 just bars alone. I made that mistake, actually, on my last run through. Like, when I had the account the last time, I didn't account for making things out of it. So, in order to get my smithing up, I mined all of the, It was actually, I didn't account for the experience gained from making the bars themselves. So I mined like 1,000 bars worth of bronze, and then I made all the bars, and it got me to like level 20 smithing, and I was like, oh. So then I went and sold all the bars and made $300,000, which is how I was, or even more than that actually. That's how I was able to get the rune armor that you've seen me wearing, because I was stupid and didn't do math. Always fun. And that's why I think it's about 3 more full inventories to get there, because that should be 14, 28, 42 or so. $42 or so bars. Maybe 4 more full inventories. That'll get me up there. Seems about right. Man, with everything being so fucking expensive, we were, I live in my family home. This is where I grew up, and we took it over from mom and dad. And we have a deck outside that is somewhere around going on 30 years old. So the deck boards need to be replaced. And now that I'm employed again and we're looking, you know, being able to keep up the house and do things that we've wanted to do, most of the deck boards out there are dangerously... Nick, I've got to go get water then. Okay, hold on. You're right. I do need water because I don't have my cup down here. I will be right back. Remind me what I was talking about. Just a few minutes. I'll be right back. Thank you for that, because I do need it. And I also need better redeems. Yeah, you should be sorry. Damn it. I'll be right back. My wife says thank you for making sure that I take care of myself. Look, you can see, look. Out of my quite obviously Chicago Cubs 2016 World Series cup. I have 1.5 cups left. Because when the Cubs went to the World Series back in 2016, my best friend and I went to the first game at Wrigley of that series. I think it was game 3 of the series overall. It was the first night game of the World Series at Wrigley ever, and it was the first World Series game at Wrigley in God knows how many years. And they had specific, like, those plastic cups for the cheap beer. And I brought 7 home, 5 home, 6, something like that. And there were cups on the ground that I shamelessly took when we were leaving the ballpark. I had a buddy that I had known for a long time that will remain nameless at the moment, but there is a cigar shop close enough to Wrigley that I was like, hey, can you do me a favor and run me like 3 cigars? And he was like, yeah, just send me a picture of your ID, and that way I've got it for the sake of legality and everything. So I had cigars delivered to Wrigley Field, and I smoked cigars in the ballpark because it was such a madhouse that they're like, so long as nobody's like being aggressive or belligerent, we don't give a shit what anybody does right now. And I made friends with 2 strangers at the ballpark, and I bought them each a cigar, and we sat and smoked it during the game, which was amazing. Fantastic experience. But I have broken now 2 of them. I gave 1 to my dad. I've got 1 in storage for, like, it will remain untouched forever. And I've got 1 left here at home that's not broken. But this did have all of the Wrigley Field, like you can see the Cubby Blue and everything still on there, just worn over the last decade. Which is wild to think it was that long ago. But yeah, I need a hydrate redeem. I need a bunch of redeems. I need to flesh that shit out. You'd think for doing it now for almost 5 months. This is the 5th month that I will be streaming. I would have that shit taken care of, but I don't. I probably would if I didn't get a job. Like, I feel confident that if I didn't get employment, I would have been more on top of that. But July I didn't stream fucking at all. I streamed 3 times in July. And 1 or 2 of those times was at the end of July when I was like, I haven't streamed in 3 weeks. So that was a wild month. We also had a bunch of shit to, like, June was crazy because we had so many things to do, so many different events in town and things that we were on committees for and stuff like that. Okay, so I've got 43. I still didn't level? Really? God damn. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I might need like 4 more. I've also got to do some mechanical stuff for Twitch, like for my streaming, because the reason that I was like, okay, I need to start streaming. I enjoyed it back in the day. Like I very much enjoy doing the streaming, right? Like I was never a big Twitch viewer, historically, but I have loved being on Twitch and like actually doing the streaming of it. And I was like, all right, well, at least that's some kind of income, you know, that I can start to build up. And with Twitch Prime subscriptions, the thing I do in business is customer support, doing all of those kinds of things. Customer support, customer education, and communication, right? Like knowing how to work with people, how to build like a tutorial and stuff like that. I can teach people how to create a Twitch account and attach their Twitch Prime and all of those things. And I know how to do that at scale. And those are the tools that I need to build. Those are the tools that would have been built in June and July if I didn't get a job. I was, awarded the job in June and then started July 7th. So I've still got to build those. I just worked on getting 25 streams in a given 30-day period. And that's achieved, and that's kind of off of my mind now. And Twitch days work weird on that, so Twitch judges their days for that purpose based on GMT, which was upsetting to me because I missed out on 2 days, and that's how I learned that was a problem. Because I would stream like Monday in the morning and then Tuesday in the evening, but then I missed an entire day according to Twitch, according to that metric. But that's done. And I never have to worry about that again, so I don't have to give a shit about GMT anymore. And I can just stream whenever I have the time and feel like it. Which we were supposed to do a stream yesterday, daddy-daughter stream. But after Saturday being out until midnight, my child was like, I don't have it in me today. Sorry, Dad. And then we napped, and then people came over afterwards. I wish I could better show my family and stuff because they have Amazon accounts. I'm like, you have this perk as part of your Prime and using it. Once I do get this all set up, Nick, that's actually... So, like, I've become aggressively... Things should be free, right? Like, the monetization of everything is horrendous. Like, you don't own anything anymore. You're like, I will dive into this tirade very quickly. So, like, my goal is to build out these walkthroughs in this tool, right? And just give it out to my streamer friends. And, like, so once I have these, like, tutorials and these walkthroughs and everything, like, I will absolutely send it over to you so that if you want, you can... What was that? That was a big vibrate. It was like 3 things came in all at the same time, and it was a really long buzz. And, like, teach anybody that wants to know how to do it, how to set it up, so that you can. Because, like, your family and friends should be supporting you for free. Right? Like, it costs them nothing, and it's $2.50 to you. Absolutely. That should happen. So I very much want to build these things out and disseminate them. So, like, the steps for me moving forward on this are, like, practicing and, like, scripting out what the process is to go through and do the walkthrough of it. And I'm going to be doing it on iPhone, Android, and desktop. I don't think I need to go so far as to do Android mobile web, iPhone mobile web. but like desktop Android native and iPhone native should be like enough, right? And then it would like I have to go and record the actual visual of it, and thankfully now I have an iPhone from work, so I can do the iPhone side. I've got an Android myself, and then a computer, whatever. And once I do that, I will go to my local library, which support your local library, because they have a bunch of digital equipment, and I will go and do on the spoils should be given to the common man. Agreed. And record on a better mic than my trusty old Blue Yeti, so that there's not this weird echo and everything. And like walkthroughs exist out there. I could hodgepodge and like, Frankenstein together a kit to be like, here, go and look. But one of the things that is the most powerful tool that you can use is your own voice. And, there's the side of that that's like, vote with your dollar, go out and vote and actually use your voice in that way. But your literal voice for people that are related to you or tangentially related to you, like I sound a lot like my dad. And, they live down in a retirement community, and there's a bunch of people that have Amazon Prime accounts down there that don't interact with Twitch at all. And hearing somebody that sounds like somebody they know will be more powerful to them to get that done, right? So, whether it's the one that I actually record and put together and like the walkthrough that you use that has Axe talking and like doing the thing, or if you take that and literally copy word for word what I do and re-record the audio or the video or whatever, like fucking go for it, because that life is hard as it is. We need to support one another so that we can actually all survive. That would be a lifesaver, because I know it's a thing that would be so beneficial to me streaming, and I say to them all the time, like, you're already paying for Amazon Prime, you aren't paying any more for this, but it would be supporting me 100%. And that's one of the things I've had to explain to people that don't have any context, which is most of society. Is like, no, this is not an added thing that you can do, like add something onto your Prime account. It's literally already there. And you can leverage that to give me $2.50 a month or whatever it is, $2.25. And it makes it so much easier and so much better, for me as a creator, me as a person, to have that source of income. So that's absolutely like part of my goal on there. Because that's a skill set that I have that I know not everybody does, of like making a tutorial walkthrough of how to do business things. And then you couple that with an automated email list. And this is where like you have to be good. And I mean that in like a moral sense. You have to be like, not abuse that kind of thing of going through, and it's going to send people an email once a month on the 16th to be like, hey, go use your Twitch Prime. And then have links that, magic links that connect directly to what they need. So that's just, once they set it up, it's just, 2 clicks of a button kind of thing. Because yeah, like there's no reason to not. And I'm not a lawyer, but from what I have been looking at, I've combed through the terms of service on Amazon Prime, and on Twitch, and it's not against TOS in any way. It's against TOS to spam people on Twitch about doing things. But it's not against TOS to build your own email marketing system to encourage people to do it. It's just one of those things that feels very daunting to people that haven't ever touched that kind of system before. And I have preferred system, like I'm looking at using Brevo, I think is the one that I'm looking at, because a lot of CRMs and email marketing tools give you 100,000 emails a month, and it's like, that's great, but you only have 200 contacts that you can send to. And it's like, okay, I don't need 50 emails a person a month. I need one email per person per month, and I need a robust contact list. So if there's interest, like I might do a tutorial course for streamers that want to utilize the services, like leverage that, you know, to kind of walk through how it's done and how I do it. Once it gets going, it's a matter of then getting going and actually like making it happen. But yeah, like if you can put together, and a lot of those at the low ends, if you're only doing 100, 200 people, whatever, a lot of them do give that for free. The other thing that you have, like, there's, if you want to remove their branding, it costs more money, etc. But yeah, it's absolutely an underserved and undertapped utilization of a thing that exists. It'd be such a great way to do that. My girlfriend does that. She has a Twitch and a Prime. She's like, instead of paying for a sub, why not just use my Prime sub every month? Yeah, absolutely. That's, my wife does the same thing. She hasn't, I don't think, this month. I don't know when she last used hers. But she's on the phone with her mother right now, so I can't sass her too much. And like, my mother has a Twitch, or has Amazon Prime, but has not linked it or done any of that yet. So she's actually one of my test cases. Once I get this stuff built out, I'm going to send it over to her and not help at all, to see, like, okay, can somebody that isn't native in this ecosystem follow the instructions that I've given, and go through and, you know, link their stuff and etc. My best friend's mom this weekend at the engagement party, she was willing. She was like, yeah, that's fine. Great. Doesn't cost me anything. No problem. So it's a matter of just like getting people into it, and the biggest thing is the setup, and the return on investment is not there to call somebody and walk them through the process, right? Like, God, that sounds exhausting. But if you can make do it once and send it out to every person you know, absolutely the ROI is there. No, God. Why does it take so long to mine tin, you bastards? Thank you. Don't go inside again. That's me being stupid. Why is there a goblin in here? Get out of here, goblin. You can't do smithing. Which quest? Are you in RuneScape right now? Or do you mean the quest I'm on, because it's so dreadfully boring watching me do this? Thanks, delete password. Is there an anvil in here? It's outside, gotcha. Are you doing a fancy members quest? All I really know about members quests is that I want to try to get the fairy circles as quickly as possible. Because I like... In World of Warcraft, I played for 15 years. And I have Stew quest for Evil Dave. I have no context for that, but alright. I don't have every, but I do have most things that are transportation based. So like Jaina's Locket, just like you name it. I've got multiple Hearthstones. I play a shaman, so I've got Astral Recall. So like I can get around the world faster than most people in any setting. I hate travel time. The travel time of actually like walking to places. I've taken significant pay cuts in my life in the pre-COVID world to drop my commute. Travel time is wasted time. I hate it. And I don't blame you for just chopping trees, because I love chopping trees. I very much enjoyed getting my woodcutting and firemaking up to 45. That was fantastic. I should go get myself a mithril and adamant pickaxe. I've got a rune pickaxe. I don't have the other ones. Because every time I'm there at the Grand Exchange, I'm like, I don't need those. Like, I can just use the iron one until I get there. And then I get to the point where I'm like, I should really just have fucking done it. Like, I should just have bought the mithril and the adamant ones. And to be fair, I'm questing, but I'm also not. Like, I'm supposed to be questing, but instead I'm doing mining and smithing, which is exactly what I said I didn't want to end up doing today, but it's fine. I am almost done, though. Like, I'm almost done with my free-to-play quests. Which is crazy. I haven't finished the, like, I got to this point. I finished Corsair Curse, Blow Ice Mountain. Like, I just had Dragon Slayer 1 left on my other account. And then I had stopped. What's your wood cutting at right now, Nick? Like, what are you chopping? Mining level is now 20. I can now mine silver. Oh, that was an irritating thing. I saw a starfall, but it was too big and it was level 40, so I couldn't chop it down. Like, I couldn't go and mine the starfall. I don't know what the stardust does or what it's for. I was just reminded that stardust is a thing because now I can mine level 2 stars. Alright, I guess I'm here now. Okay. My boss just texted me and was like, hey, I need an average number of items bought per customer for the last X customers. I'm like, do I have all the information needed to get that information? Startup game. We're, you know, a small, fresh company, so work never stops. He was like, sorry, I don't like asking this, but I need this number. So now I'm doing it all from memory in my head of like, these ones bought this and this one bought this. Once I get to smelting, you're gonna see me turn and be a cat on a keyboard, according to Orange Wheat. No, I do that every time. That's exactly it. Don't you know that I'm streaming? Come on. Alright. Hey, I leveled. Smithing is now 11. Yeah, I think I'll need one more. For the sake of inadvertently doxing myself to either, like, group, keep that super separate. Which will be interesting if I ever get notoriety doing whiskey tasting streams, because he would absolutely encounter that. $85. Oh! I actually have enough now. Hell yeah. Whether you use it on me or anybody else, just use it. It is super helpful to everyone that receives one. Hi, Bug. How are you, honey? Well, thank you. I guess we'll do axes. Those are in alphabetical order. That doesn't help me. This is where pen and paper is usually my friend. I like pen and paper. Because I'm an old man. Goodbye, blueprints, notes. Hooray. My kitten keeps failing to catch the rats for this quest. It's driving me crazy. Yes? What's up? I thought I did. I said, that's good. What are you guys doing up there? What are you and Mama working on? Ooh, you're working on schoolwork? If you're working on schoolwork, why are you on Twitch talking to me? Dork. Mama got you working on spelling? No. Okay. Good talk. The player to my left in this Mahjong match kept feeding East Wind. I had 2, 3, wait, 3 tiles could get me a win. Hands and just wouldn't show because the south wind kept putting the tiles east was obviously looking for. None of that makes any sense to me, Orange Bleed. But that's infuriating. I can't believe they would do that to you. How dare they? I love talking to my child. I have no idea. I have no idea what she's talking about. Like, classroom I assume meant schoolwork. Just game awareness there. They deserve the debilitating minus 240,000 points they got. That's obviously 24,000 with the typo, but... Oh, good lord. Level 14. I can now make bronze two-handed swords, and there's more information available from the smithing tutor. And here she is. Hello, cutie. How are you? Mwah.
What are you doing?
Daddy's got work that he's taking care of right now. What are you doing?
I was not working on schoolwork. Mom was doing the studying the classroom.
Gotcha. Mom's setting up the classroom?
Yep.
Got it. So you're about to do schoolwork. Look, Mom says, lol, hi, Mom. I don't know why, because you're here. I would love to teach you Mahjong if you had interest to learn how to play Riichi Mahjong.
I sit.
Sit where? I'm working, dork.
Because your mom said hi earlier.
Oh, you're saying hi back to my mother. Gotcha.
Does he know I was saying hi to you?
Yeah, you said hi to Dada.
And then
Oh, I need to figure out.
your mom was spelling hi.
Yeah. Gamma. What?
Earbuds.
Yes.
Earbuds.
What name did I call my child? Orange Bleat said, what a name to call your kid. And I'm not sure what I called you. I had to learn Mahjong because of the Yakuza
Buggy?
games. Bug. Yeah, she's my bug.
Bug.
Withdraw that. I mean, I don't know. I didn't need that right now, but that's okay.
Is Maya here?
No, Maya's upstairs with you. Because I think I called her a dork, too.
Yep. Call me dog.
Yep, called me a dork. Mwah. Careful. Remember, don't want to hit the thing. Oh, do I not have that one on here yet? Son of a bitch. Oh, they didn't do it yet, apparently.
Who didn't do it? Who's your boss in walk?
What's up?
Who's your boss in walk?
He's the one that I spent time with on Saturday.
That's your boss?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, didn't know that.
There we go. I got both iron bars that I need.
Hot diggity dog.
You're amazing. I love you, kid.
Because that Mickey Mouse says after they do, when they do their song.
Yeah.
Hot diggity dog.
That is, you're right.
Hot diggity dog.
So cute. Okay. They didn't do one yet. What did he do?
Can I go to Maya?
You could do whatever you want, but you gotta just close the door, okay, babe?
Okay.
Thank you, bug. Oh, that's them. Okay. Oh, Bugalug, come here. People are talking to you.
Hi, Daddy. Hi, Master. Hello, she left.
Who is that?
Grandma.
And?
Papa.
Yeah, so what do you say?
Hi, Papa.
And?
And Grandma.
Good job. There's a delay, so by the time that they hear you and figure out what they want to say to respond, it feels like you are going to have already left again. Oh,
You're so funny. Thanks.
you going inside now?
No.
Oh.
Maya. Maya.
She learned how to whistle, and she's very good at whistling, so now she whistles all the time.
My cat.
And she was whistling in Meyer yesterday, and she's to the point where she's significant, like, volume. And it kept, like, Mom kept just being like, oh my God, you're so loud.
My cat. Come. My cat.
We'll go for one there. Welcome back. Because a small company that's stuck. Yeah. I mean, I could really push back and be like, nah. I got our Monday morning meeting rescheduled because it's Labor Day. And I was like, not super interested in having an 8 a.m. meeting on a holiday.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Do your thing.
Put on shoes.
Oh, you're gonna put on shoes to go outside?
Yep.
Aren't you gonna work?
Put on shoes.
Aren't you gonna work?
Put on shoes.
Doesn't... Mama, what is going on? Are you still here? Can you hear me? What is our child supposed to be doing? Why did I get a notification saying... Oh, she's supposed to just be doing her thing. Okay. Be careful, yeah? Remember to look for the screws on the deck and follow that line. Oh, also, I didn't finish this earlier. We were looking at replacing the boards on the deck because they need to be, right? And just to replace the boards on one section is $500. Can you make that replacement sword now? How are you doing finding those sword materials? Where are you? I can't see you over there, dork. You're silly. I have them right here. Girl. Look at me. Hi. If I were to make Accidental Friends logo somewhere on W Place, where would you want it to be? Oh, the r/place replacement? Just remember to call in with more pie sometime. Alright. I have no familiarity, so like wherever you want. Do you need the logo or do you have it? Oh, but yeah, to like answer your question from earlier. I could push back a bunch more, but like in my mind it's kind of like why, you know? That was a moment where my boss needed like a data point and I want to make sure that it's the correct data point. I could have been like, you figure it out. So like it's easier and I have no issue being like, yeah, let me get that for you real quick. Oh, interesting. I can generate a logo, but the current W place is a map of the world, so you can kind of find things easier. I mean, Chicago is always a good choice, but also dealer's choice. Whatever makes you the happiest. Oh, I can see her swinging. That's good. We have accidental friends all over the globe. About 4 swings, and then she jumped. I'm sure it is. That's kind of why I was like, whatever works for you. Hello, my love. How are you? I love that you don't always use punctuation, so it becomes declarative. So you're just, she has a swing in the backyard. Full stop. We took the swing that we had, like we have just like an A-frame swing that stands on its own. She had her swing on the pear tree for a while, but since it's wasp season, we moved it off of the pear tree so that she could still use it, and now it's in the back corner. She also is very cross with you and Dad for getting rid of the playground. You can't hear me. Is that a me problem or is that a my mother problem? Orange Bleak, can you hear me? Okay. Did you accidentally mute your phone? Was there a blip in the connection? That's possible as well. I mean, I guess I'll just keep talking to see when you can hear me eventually. I have retrieved your sword for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was seriously worried I would have to own up to Sir Vivin. Perfect. I only have it in tablets, so it's not coming with the big speakers and loving the low. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. You give the sword to the squire. You've completed the knight's sword. Hooray! Oh, shit. That's a lot of smithing experience. What the hell? How much did that give me?
Dana,
Yes, ma'am.
do you know where the thing that we pick up my poop with?
The shovel?
Yeah.
Should be out there. Mama has it. Who know? It's me. Oh, I know. I know that. But she found out that we had one. Okay, I do need mining for that. So I'll take I'll take my pickaxe. Yeah, she found out that there was a playground out there. Jesus Christ, 12,725 mining experience. Or smithing experience. That's amazing. Because it also means I don't have to dick with any of the iron smithing, any of it. Like, I've done all of the iron I ever need to do, which is great. I need that. And I need these. Is that everything? No, I need a chest piece. There it is. And yes, I have the scimitar on instead of the axe because the scimitar's a better weapon. So yes, we made the thing, we moved the swing back here. We also did a lot of work on the side of the house by the cherry tree. And there was a weed tree that grew. And the trunk is probably that big around, so I grabbed a saw and tore that down. And now I'm trying to get the pieces I cut down to cure a little bit so that I can chop them up and make them, Maya came in and then ran away. Cut them into firewood because they're actually really, really good sized logs for it. Hello there, what are you doing all the way out here? Just looking around. Oh, did you lose something? No, I found something. A door. A door? I see doors all the time. What makes this one so special? It's buried beneath a ton of rocks. Could be the entrance to some ancient ruins. Wow, ancient ruins. Are you an archaeologist or something? Archaeologist? Me? Of course I am. I'm the greatest archaeologist of our time. The name's Willow. Have you heard of me? I'm afraid I haven't. Are you looking for a way into these ruins? You bet I am, but I don't think there's any other way in. Oh dear, do you have another plan to get in? Potentially, but I won't be able to do it on my own. Nor can I leave the area. If I'm not here to guard the entrance, some other archaeologist might come along and steal the glory from me. Maybe you can give me a hand? There could be untold riches inside the ruins. Yes, we will start this quest. Chance to uncover ancient ruins doesn't happen every day. Of course I'll help. I'm accidental, by the way. How do you plan to get in? Oh, this is where I need stuff. The entrance is covered by rocks and rubble. I don't think mining them will work. We need something stronger. Who knows what could be inside the ruins? There could be traps or even monsters. No, I think we'll need to get my old crew. I mean, excavation team together. But I'll need to convince them to help us. We didn't part on the best of terms. What happened? We had a falling out after, a dig went wrong. Where can I find your old team and how will they help? To get to the ruins, we'll need to blow up all the rocks blocking the entrance. It doesn't sound too safe. What if we damage the ruins? Surely it's better to go slower and preserve as much as we can. No, we need to get in there as soon as possible. Burnt off the dwarf will do it. He's a master with explosives. From what I can remember, he's a fan of his drink, his favorite pub being the Rising Sun Inn in Falador. I'd look there first. After we've blown the rocks away, we'll need something to move all the rebels, someone strong. I could do it. I'm quite strong myself. I don't think so. We need a real strong man, someone with muscle. An old friend of mine, Checkall, should be able to do the heavy lifting. Okay, where can I find him? We had quite a rough falling out when we last spoke, but I heard he's hanging around Barbarian Village. Lastly, if my hunch is correct, we'll be covered in traps. We'll need my pal Marley to disarm them. He's the best thief I know, been doing it for years. I have no idea where he is these days, but his cousin Charlie and Varric might know. You should talk to him. He's normally somewhere near the Blue Moon Inn. We're a rather interesting group of friends, but if they'd get us the ruins, I'm all for it. Good luck. Once you've recruited the team, I'll meet them at the entrance. It's on the west side of the mountain. Great. Okay. We'll go to Barbarian Village first. Miyabi, hello, how are you today? Welcome. I'm X, your excellent friend Jim. How are you doing? Practicing archery in your backyard. That's awesome. Are you recurve or compound? And are you any good? Or are you learning? Hello there, I'm Accidental and I'm looking for a man named Chekhov. Nice. That would be me, sir. What can I do for you? I was told to come find you. Willow has found a new dig set. Stop right there, sir. You can tell Willow she can do the heavy lifting herself. And why is that? Willow does not appreciate the amount of work that goes into building my physique. I would not help her lift a shrimp. I take great pride in these muscles and hurts me to the core to hear such insults. But we need your help. She found a new archaeological dig site and needs you to help clear the entrance. Archaeological dig site? Why is Willow interested in starting a dig site? She said there could be some ancient ruins and even an untouched hoard of gold and treasure. Very good dad joke, delete. I have done archery. I am not good at archery. Oh, that makes sense. You poor lad. Nothing. Look, I'll help you, but first you must prove your strength to me. Well, that shouldn't be too hard. I'm pretty strong. That's true, but are you strong in both body and mind? Yes? To be a true strong man, you do not just need big muscles. No, you must have self-control and an unrelenting desire to push yourself to become stronger. Oh, I'm not sure about that. I would ask you to train with my old friend and trainer, Atlas, one of the strongest barbarians. I know, you can find him in the hall north of here. If you can survive his rigorous training program, I shall offer you my help. How do you know he'll train me? Tell him I sent you and he'll train you. Alright, I'll go speak to Atlas. Great. Yeah, I'm not particularly good at archery. But when I have done it in the past... Yeah, I forget what the training is here. What do you want, little man? I've just come to talk to you. Chekhov said you could train me. He said you're the strongest barbarian he knows. Or did he know? What makes him think I'll train you? Come on then, out with it already. Well, he said he wouldn't... I'm just pulling your leg. Any friend of Chekhov is a friend of mine. Please don't scare me like that. That's dope. I love rune fletching, but I think magic would probably be my favorite. Force of habit. It comes with a barbarian lifestyle, but to apologize, I'll give you a free lesson. Oh really? How much would this usually cost? Around 25,000 coins per session. That's a lot of money. No price is too much for a good workout. Are you ready to start your training session? Yes. Okay, what do we do here? You need to get into shape. Why am I suddenly in Varrock? It's not all about strength. You need to get some cardio in too. I think this is just a montage. I don't think I do anything here. I think he just... Okay, we're back in Barbarian Village. It's on random. It is on random. Show me what you've got. Come on. I'm hoping that it tells me what it was, and I'll put it on right after this. Every strongman was once a beginner who refused to give up. It's also interesting that it took off all my armor. Usually it leaves you in whatever you're in. Longbows, like any recurve bow, so much strength. To the point where, like, the bone, like, we can tell when people were archers when we were doing archaeological dig sites because of their gigantic bones to hold their, like, on one side of their body. Always strive to be the best you can. That is the strongman way. I don't know what... I like doing accents. I'm not very good at them. And there's no consistency. Ever. I have never actually DM'd a game, because I have people around me that are better at it, and also getting that many people together at this day and age is just not possible. I'm very proud of you. You've shown great determination and an iron will. You are a true strong man at heart. That was exhausting. I've never worked so hard in my life. And for that, I'm proud. Now show us what you're made of and flex those muscles. I love creating characters. And I love telling stories, and I do, like, tell stories with my kid all the time, and do funny voices when I read her books and stuff like that. My work is done. Return to Chekhov and show him your newfound muscles. And I have the same problem when I'm reading her a story. Especially when we don't... There's Barbarian Workout. Very 80s. So have you completed your training session? Just about, but it was a real struggle. It always is. I can see you're standing taller and looking stronger already. Now show me your muscles and I'll judge if I'm ready to receive my help. There's Flex. My goodness, those muscles are exquisite. It would definitely help anyone who shows that much dedication to their physique. Fantastic. Willa said she'd meet you by the entrance on the west side of Ice Mountain. I'm sure it is. Yeah, this feels absolutely like designed for that specific cutscene in mind. Speak to Marlene Edgeville Ruins. Zombie walk. I was gonna try to get some bodkin arrows, but one, they're expensive, and two, my dad never let me have arrows that dangerous. What is so dangerous about bodkin arrows? Is that a brand, or is that a style? Like I think Maya was eating sand. Maya, why she have to be so crazy? You know? Why? Oh, alright, great. Could be. Depends on who's asking. If you're with the Varrock City Guard, it had nothing to do with the robbery at the museum. I don't even know what I'd do with some wizard robes. No? What robbery? What, wizard robes? Bodkins have fine, sharp head. Gotcha. Robbery. Sorry, pal. First I've heard of a robbery. Look, I'm not here with the city guard. Willow sent me to find you. She needs your help. Willow? Afraid I don't recall a Willow. You sure? You said you were old pals. Nope, sure. Only Willow I know is a type of tree. Then again, my memory's a bit hazy due to how hungry I am. You're too hungry to remember your friend? Yep, been a while since I had a nice hot meal. Would you like me to get you something to eat to help jog your memory? Oh, what a kind offer. I couldn't say no. Fine, I'll be back in a... Whoa, hold your horses there, friend. I can't just eat anything. I have very specific dietary requirements. Don't be like that. I don't want nothing fancy, just a steak sandwich from Blue Moon Inn in Varrock. Why don't you go and get one, then? Slight problem there, friend. I've been borrowed from and the chef won't make me another one. Something about stealing from punters. Can't remember. Fine. I'll go get if I go get the sandwich, will you help Willow? Of course. Oh, by the way, don't bother with the bartenders. Talk to the chef. Trust me. Alright, I'll be back momentarily with your sandwich. I can actually go over this way. Are there, like... So, with the arrows, would they fire in a way that was more legitimate? Like, you know, more accurate, or more... Would they help you refine your system, so to speak? Also, I think I can do this with my woodcutting level. Chop down the canoe station. I don't remember where it goes, though. Canoe... Oh, there's a minecart there, apparently. Canson's wood arrows are lighter than their Fletcher with feather. They're fletched with feathers. Okay. Are there comparable training arrows? Because I know, like, you can get target arrows, and I'm sure that there are grades of those too, right? Like, that would be my assumption, is that you can get really high-end or really cheap and you know, not effective training arrows. Let's stop in here. Need a knife. Need a steak. Need a bread. Yeah, we, like, that archery changed the course of warfare. I don't even know how far back archery would go. So, that, I have a clip from one of my Mario streams, and I was like dying in the same spot over and over again, and it came to a point where I just deadpan looked at the camera, and I was like, nothing matters, and it just kind of stayed there, just stayed on there. Just like we're not morning people. It went on and it stays there. What do you want? I'm busy. I was wondering if you'd be able to make me a steak sandwich. We don't get me food orders in here. Last person to order that was barred for thieving. Oh no, it's for me. I was talking to my girlfriend the other day how much the use of bows in warfare changed the world. Glad that that's a topic of conversation. I love that. It's for me? Really? No, it's for Marley. Knew it. Not making another meal for that thieving git. Clear off. At least will you tell me why you hate him so much? I know what it's like not knowing where your next meal is going to come from, so I let him eat here for free. The minute I turned my back, he's caught red-handed trying to pickpocket one of our patrons. We gave him the boot there and then. Well, fair enough, but it's just one sandwich. He's not even in Varric anymore. He moved to Edgeville. No chance, mate. It's the principle. I won't make food for such a low-class criminal. Please, I really need Marley's help, and he'll only offer it if I give him a steak sandwich. And I suppose if I give you the recipe, you can make it yourself. Great. Can't imagine it's that hard to make. Watch your mouth. Making steak sandwiches is a delicate art. Sorry, of course it is. What's the recipe then? I am not new to old school RuneScape. I have been playing since 2004, but this is a new and fresh account for streaming, because I've been streaming since April. To start, you need some prime beef from a cow. The fields around Lumbridge are a great source. Cook it up. Medium rare is perfect. Don't cook it too long or you'll burn it. Then you take some bread. I recommend making it fresh, but to each their own. Slice it in half and slide the beautifully cooked beef in between the two halves. And hey, presto, you've got yourself a delicious, perfectly made steak sandwich. Wow, is that it? Some beef between a loaf of bread? It's harder to make than it sounds. Now get out of here before I whack you for being so rude. Do I need the range to cook it? Oh. I deliberately burned the nicely cooked meat. Great. I'm just gonna drop that. I will be very new to members once I get there. But that's why I'm using the full help spoiler system with the with Runelight, because I've done all of these quests half a dozen times through starting new characters over the years. And I'm just... I wasn't willing to, like, struggle with any of that. Oh, great. Steak sandwich. Perfect. Put that knife back in there. Oh, wow. I remember we were talking about, but it had something to do with bows. I brought up the entire section. We spent archery in early and ancient warfare's class last year. Nice. Are you in college time frame? I can only imagine it took a while to get to 76 ranged, like, or 78 ranged. That's insane. What do you get at that? Oh, that's fletching. That's fletching. Ranged. Crystal bow, webweaver bow, scorching bows. Nice. Toxic blowpipe. I've heard that that's good. Nice. If I could go back in time and do it over again, I would either be a classics or a philosophy.
Let me show you what I can do.
Major.
I have some recipe
Well, thank you for
ingredients.
the follow, Miyabi. I appreciate that. What do you mean by fashionscape stuff? I'm other than just like the end game of any game is fashion. Is there something specific? Is there like a beauty pageant contest kind of thing? But yeah, I would go back and instead of going to school for music, I went for music education and tech theater. I would go for philosophy. Oh, there's a feature called Fashionscape in. I like that. I will have to look into that. Hey, Lara, I meant to get you just in time for my afternoon snack. Pass it over. Give the steak sandwich to him. Not as quite as good as the usual, but hit the spot. You finally done? Yes, sir, I am, and I'll honor my side of the deal and head off to find Willow. Finally, you can find him on the west side of Ice Mountain. Excellent, I'll be on my way then. Marley's certainly an interesting character. Hopefully the next team member is more respectable. That would have been... Were you talking about the da-da-da-da-da-da-da? That guy? Yeah, that's all of the people chopping down the yew tree. Cookie! You are coming in at a point where I should be able to finish this quest pretty quick, and once I finish this quest, it'll be time for me to say goodbye for the day. I absolutely love doing this. It is one of my favorite things to do. I love it. How was your day, Cookie? How was your weekend? How are you feeling? How's everything going? Trying to scroll in on the map like this one. What is your message, Posty Pete? Got a message from me from Molly. She needs your help urgently. Will you assist her? Yeah, sure. What do you look like today, Molly? I'm not leaving just yet, unless you're leaving. Big hoop earrings, bun, green dress. Yeah, your twin sister. Finally putting Oregon plates on your car. Nice. I thought you lived... For some reason, I thought you were a Southwest person. It's her. Damn it. Get back here. Oh, just for a brief time? Gotcha. Oh, you bastard. Luckily that didn't take. It would really help if she stopped moving for a second. I've not seen her this agile in a long time. Oh my god. It's nice to see old people, like old fans of RuneScape. Because that's when I was playing it, back 04, 05, 06, 07. And then in 7 we got into World of Warcraft. Well done, you've managed to catch my sister. Come next door and talk to me. The husky's howling. Thasius! Welcome, my friend. It is the not so morning stream. It started a while ago, and I've been going for a minute now. But being Labor Day, we started a little bit later. I started a little bit later. I still had a meeting this morning. Well, I managed to get her into the cage. How are you today, Thasius? How was your weekend? Especially by the head? Yeah. Sure, just be very careful. Thank you for all the help. Take this as a reward. Oh, 2 uncut diamonds. I'll take that. Turns me all the way around. See this happening soon. It's really going to make sure that everybody, like, we keep construction alive and well. Building all those cranes for people. Oh god. She's got the husky going insane in the backyard. I know.
I thought they were behind me.
I love that you looked at them and they weren't paying any attention to you, so you're like, fuck it, and just closed the door.
Come on, inside.
Buy us a drink?
Come on.
Are you burnt off? Burnt off? They were going nuts out there today. My daughter's been missing her best friend, which is our neighbor, and they went on vacation last week. So all week she was like, is my friend home yet? Is my bestie home yet? Is she home yet? So I think today they're supposed to actually get together. Thanks a bunch. Kaylee. She's ridiculous, dude. And the amount of times this weekend that people were like, I hate children, but your daughter is amazing. Like, I know. She's dope. We got Asgardian Ale, Wizard's Mind Bomb, and Dwarven Stout, all for only three coins. 1 Asgardian Ale, please. Thanks, Kaylee. Where's my beer? Here you go. You have burnt off the drink. That's good stuff. See you burnt off? Yes, I am. What can this stuff do for you? She's ridiculous. She's so funny and so charismatic. And yesterday we were supposed to have Addy Daddy stream, right? Like Daddy Daughter Sunday. But we were out so late Saturday night. She was exhausted. Like, I just don't have it in me. I can't do it, Dad. Don't worry about it, kid. We can do it next week. But she did say I wasn't allowed to play Hollow Knight yesterday without her. I think that's everybody. The rule charge follow both. Oh, right. I have to play rock, paper, scissors against this time. Best of 3 game. Rock. Chose paper. Looks like you in the first round, but I put out rock? Yes, and I put out scissors, I think. Okay, then I guess first round goes to me. Scissors? Does it matter? Burnt off to... I won. That's 2 rounds to me, so you have to help. Hold it right there, bud. I think I won that round. But scissors beats paper? But you chose rock. We'll go back to rock. We'll see. Oh, God, no. Thaz, if I do, she will see because Mom Street, like, lurks and she sits and watches. And if she sees Hollow Knight, she would come downstairs and she would read me the riot act. Like, she would sit here and be like, Dad, why are you playing Hollow Knight? I clearly beat you. Check my hand again. Merlin Spirit, you did a deal. I'll help you out. I think I'll need one more drink before I hit the road. Tina, bring me another pint. Sure thing, run off. I'll be right there. She's a monster. Yeah, no, she is actually a world-renowned assassin. For her age, the people she's taken out. Do I need anything else for this? I'm gonna bring combat gear and a pickaxe. Oh, interesting. Okay, there's two options here. Do I go there or do I go up here? What is that? Ancient Lassar? Level 72. Okay, so Willow's not there now. Narf, Cuffs, Rusty, Jeff? Fucking Jeff. You're for a member's quest, I think. Yeah, there they are. Interesting company for an archaeologist to keep. How many archaeologists do you actually know? Butt squirts earlier. Nice. Well, Exactly. So who are you to judge? Anyway, we're here and ready to break in. I mean, excavate the entrance. Are you ready? Who knows what's inside the ruins? Let's go. Thank you, Accidental, for all your help. It was no prob. Everyone, we waited enough time. Let's crack the door open. Burnt up. You're up. Try not to blow the entire mountain up this time. Ads are on. Thank you for dealing with it, people. And there we go. Now we let the fuse. Wait, what? Clock's ticking. I think there's a bunch of stuff that I can do under here. Bloomin' heck, Dorntoff. That was a tad too explosive, I think. My ears are still ringing. Quit your moaning. Did the job, didn't it? He's right. Shackle, it's your turn. Move the rubble. Chekhov clears the rubble. My apologies if it took too long. Gotta put those muscles to work somehow. Marley, in you go. Let us know if you find anything. Wish me luck, Accidental. Try not to die. Alright, let's see what hidden surprises you have in store for me. That would have been nasty. Is that it? I thought this place would be better protected. Now, to disarm it? Maybe this will work? That, got it. Alright, guys. Safe to come in, I think. What the fucking here? Which one? The butt squirts? This place is amazing. I can't believe this was hidden away. I wonder how long it's been left untouched for. You're impressed? There's nothing here but dust and fallen rocks. You don't find it exciting? As an archaeologist, I thought you'd be thrilled at this discovery. Thrilled? What's there to be excited about? I don't see any gold, diamonds, rare gems, or piles of lost treasure. It's not about the money, though, right? We potentially discovered a long-lost ruins of an ancient civilization. Of course it's about the money. It's always been about the money, you fool. I don't understand. We're not a team of archaeologists, you idiot. We're grave robbers looking for the next score. So this entire time, you've just been using me to help break into these ruins to help finding somebody else's treasure? Yep, and you were surprisingly easy to convince. I'll admit, you have been a tremendous help, Accidental. But your usefulness has come to an end, I'm afraid. I can't simply let you leave here. Why not? Can't risk you running to the authorities and telling them about our little gang. We're wanted in quite a few large cities across Gaelinor. I'm afraid this is the end of the road for you, Accidental. This room is about to become your tomb. Oops. What was that noise? It wasn't me. Be careful, but go ahead. Yeah.
Yes.
She's liking the sticks today.
First, they found her own stick. Second, I found one stick, and then
Yeah, it did turn into chaos, huh? Holy Zamorak, what is that thing? Check, I'll take it down. She came out and she asked if she could find another stick for Maya. Is she not supposed to be down here? Can't believe they're in so quickly. I suppose I should take care of this thing. Like, actually not? Like, should I tell her to go back inside? Or is it just, you said don't? She is feral. That music is not... This is not good music for this fight. I have to turn on the real music. Hold on. That's better. Like, this is much more in line. So I could apparently mine these 4 structural pillars to drop the ceiling on it, but I'm just gonna kill them. I was just talking about how she's been whining that she misses her bestie. Watch the cutscene to finish the quest. That monster showed up at the perfect time. I would have been toast if Willow and her gang had the chance to attack. Speaking of which, maybe he left something behind I can salvage and take a reward from. Good. Looks like Willow left a bag behind. Maybe there's something in it I could take. You rummage through Willow's bag. You find a pile of coins. Those will do nicely. Oh, perfect. I love it. Don't use the sticks to open the door, dork. Use your hand. Thank you. What the? That's my beard. One quest point, 2,000 coins, access to the ruins of Camdazal. Camdazal? Is that what it is? Wow, I honestly didn't expect to see a dwarf in these ruins. I can't believe it. Yeah, exactly. It's been so long since I've heard another person's voice. How did you find me? To be honest, it was all a bit of an accident. What do you mean? Hey, 2007, like 2007 Escape. Look at that. There's a gang of, well, I thought they were archaeologists, but it turns out they were grave robbers. Helped them clear the entrance to these ruins, and we worked our way inside, only to wake up a monster. And they ran off and left me to defeat it. It wasn't a monster, but it looked menacing enough. It was one of the guardians of this once great city. City? Yes. Camdazal, home of the Imcomdo dwarves. These halls once bustled with life, but that was a long time ago. The only one left now. My name is Romarno. Well, Romarno, I'm accidental. And you have me at a loss for words. I had never even imagined a whole city down here. Not much of a city anymore, I suppose. I guess I didn't help with that. Sorry about breaking into your home and killing your guardian. We have plenty more. No real harm done. That said, I do think we might have a way for you to make up for it. There'll likely be something in it for you as well. My workshop is just north of there. Meet me there and we'll talk further. Romarno departs for his workshop. Can I get to this bank? Is this bank a members-only bank? Oh, there's the bank chest. Okay. Great. Is this the mining one? The mining minigame? I know now I can do fishing down here, and it's usually a pretty good place to do fishing. Baronite, clay, tin, copper. Baronite, clay, tin, copper. Cave eels. Tetra. Offering altar. Hello again. Ah, accidentally, you made it. So tell me about this proposal of yours. Kamdazal is a shadow of what it once was. We in Kamdo Dwarves were the finest artisans of the world, but now I am all that remains. Today you will only find echoes of our once great city. See you later, password. Delete. What do you prefer I say, by the way? But yes, have a great day. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. But I need help. What do you need? We have a sacred forge. You'll find none other like it in the world. Some of the greatest weapons of legend started life here. The forge could be the key to Kamdazal's future, but it's going out. If it does, I fear it'll never be lit again. I can no longer gather the fuel it needs. Perhaps you can? Fuel? Baronite. You'll only find it in these ruins. If you can gather some for me, I can use it to keep the forge lit. In return, I'll let you take what you want from our great vault. But I no longer have use for anything in the vault. Besides, material possessions will be nothing compared to the fire of the sacred forge. So I find Baronite in the ruins and bring it to you. It doesn't sound too difficult. Where should I start? Anywhere you like. The ruins are filled with Baronite, so anything you do should yield some. If you need more information on specific things you can do, let me know. I'm gonna go... Thank you. Thanks, Delete. I will. I am going to go be a dad. I don't know... Mom said that we're seeing, like, Addie and Bessie are gonna have a whatchamacallit, this afternoon, a play date. So I don't know what we're looking at there, but I guess I go over here so I don't bother somebody else. Oh, neat. Okay. I'm usually not this out of the loop. Today's just a day to not. Can I just sit here and mine this rock? Oh, no, okay. It does run out sooner or later. Do we know what time this afternoon, honey? Do we know what time that's going to happen this afternoon? Do we want to do things before then? Is it like 4? Or is it like 2? Gotcha. Perfect. So I will finish up so that I can be a good husband. Which I am, no matter what any of you say. Hello again. I have something I'd like you to examine. I'll hand it over and I'll take a look. Okay. I have some Baronite shards. I can feed those shards and take it for now. Keep their power for you to use later if you'd like. Yes. 23? Does it matter? There's a few things we could do with that. Oh, neat. Okay. Permanent buffs. to catching, cooking. 1 hour of boosted buffs to all of the activities. Interesting. Found one of these deposits while mining. Ah, Baronet deposit. You can use the anvil here to crack it open. If you're lucky, it might have something inside. Do I need a hammer? Okay. There's a hammer right there. Great. Let's crush that Baronite. Alright. Can I go into the vault? Is there anything for me in the vault right now? Gotcha. Fascinating. Alright, well we're down to 2 quests left. The Corsair Curse, which I'm comfortable doing now, that I have plenty of combat resilience for. Gonna leave here. This does actually seem like a place that I would want to hang out for a bit. What is that? I don't know if I can actually do anything with that. People just killing dwarves up here. Can you believe that? I'm gonna go take those nature runes. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Or rather, like the next time that I jump on. I could keep going with mining and smithing, because that was a shitload of smithing experience, so I can go start doing the mining that I need to do. 35 to do... 30 to do coal. Okay, so I can do iron ore up until then. I can do silver too, but I can't get into the crafting guild just yet. I think I'll stop in Falador over here. Call it quits there so I can decide what I'm going to do next. How do I get crafting up? At 20 I can start cutting sapphires. Okay. I remember cutting gems being a very good way to get things, like get that level up. Because otherwise it's leather for now. I can do that too. I might start leveling up, like going and just taking people's hides that they leave when they're killing cows. I don't know, we'll see. But that is going to be it for me today. Let's see if we have some friends on. We do have some raid commands because our friend and mod Lazy Kates put them together for me. Let's go raid Kalish. I'm gonna go raid our friend Kalish. Oh, speak of the devil and she shall appear. Look at that. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Y'all are absolutely wonderful. I need to copy my own raid message because I don't do that. I always don't do that. So we're gonna do that. You guys are wonderful. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful Labor Day. I hope you have a wonderful week coming up. I will see you again during the week because I've been missing this. I did 3 days without streaming and I'm like, I need it. I need to go back and stream. And even my wife was like, you go, do it. Thank you so much for hanging out for so long, Nick. You're wonderful. I will see you guys soon. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I will probably see you this evening in somebody else's stream somewhere. But yeah, go and enjoy yourselves and have a good day because you deserve to have a good day. Thank you. I love you all so much. We're gonna hit that raid button now. When I know that my voice is done, I'm